All right, guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about the Wells Fargo Business Credit Card, the Signified Business Cash Card by Wells Fargo. It finally came out. It was supposed to come out earlier this year, but it finally did come out. So shout out to Wells Fargo. So here's the card right here. We're at the website. So you obviously just go to the small business, then you go to business credit card, and this should show up. This is a Signified Business Cash. Let's go over some of the benefits here. So it's $500 cash reward bonus when you spend $5,000 in purchases the first 3 months. If you break it down monthly, it's about $750 a month in expenses, so you can get that $500 cash reward. This is a cashback credit card. Earn unlimited 2% cash reward on purchases made for your business with no categories to track and no limit to the amount of the rewards that you can earn. 2%. Let's go here where you can just as an example, if you spend $50,000 on eligible purchases, 2% on purchases times 12 months, that's about $12,000 yearly cash back, and that is about $1,000 a month in cash back. So primary features, you get the employee card. These are things that are pretty standard with all the credit cards. They also have master rental insurance coverage, reimbursement for covered physical damage and or theft of a rental vehicle with primary protection. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification. That way you get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, smash that like button. Smash that like button. They also have, I just noticed that they had priority pass. You get complimentary membership access to more than 1,300 participating airports, lounges, worldwide with a pay-as-you-go per lounge visit fees. But the most important two parts of this card that I love is the no annual fee, right? Kind of like the Chase Inc., that Chase's Business Cash, no annual fee, and then 0% interest for 12 months from account opening on purchases. This is not for balance transfers. This is strictly for purchases. So obviously, data points that you need to keep in mind is they are going to pull TransUnion. I guess it could depend. This is just the data points I've gathered. They're going to pull TransUnion, but it could depend on your region, either Experian, but from what I've heard, it's TransUnion. They are going to pull FICO 9. You don't obviously want no derogatories, no charge-offs, no collections, no late payments, no bankruptcies, anything like that on your credit report. And then minimum 680, preferably of 720 and above. So they finally got their business credit card going, and then they also offer business lines of credit as well. So this is something that you guys can definitely take a look at. Let me go in here. Give me 1 second. They have Wells Fargo unsecured business lines of credit. New customer offer, no annual fee for the first year. Minimum $10,000 up to $150,000 revolving credit line. Rates as low as prime plus 1.75% automatic enrollment in free rewards program. Now, keep in mind, a lot of banks are cracking down on no doc business lines of credit, and some banks are even going as far as even requesting bank statements for business credit cards. Yep, I did hear that. But business lines of credit, definitely, it's a different animal than a business credit card. Business credit card, it's essentially made up money, right? It's like credit is just made up. But a business line of credit is straight cash in the bank. So that's why they're starting to really crack down, because a lot of people were burning bridges and they were running away with the money, not making payments. So now they're starting, and there was a lot of programs that were doing no docs. Now they're starting to tighten on lending and starting to ask for bank statements, sometimes even tax returns, last 2 years and things like that. But Wells Fargo has been a little bit generous where they don't ask for documentation, usually anywhere between 10 below the $50,000 mark. That way you can avoid that no documentation trigger, but that doesn't mean you necessarily won't get that trigger. But preferably you want to have a really great FICO score, 720 above. You want to have a thick profile, not necessarily the score, the profile, what really matters. So they have the Wells Fargo Small Business Advantage line of credit as well. The annual fee, $5,000, $50,000. So they do have some lines of credit that you guys can definitely check out. But it even says it right here: things to consider when preparing to apply for an unsecured business line of credit. Typically, guarantors have to have a FICO score of at least 680. Okay. A business line of credit account requires personal guarantees from any owner with 25% or more in the applicant business, with a minimum combined aggregate of 51% ownership. A small business advantage line of credit account requires personal guarantees from any owner with 20% or more ownership in the applicant business, with a minimum combined aggregate of 51%. Additional information related to applying for a credit can be found on this more. So essentially, you need to have everybody who's on that LLC, if they have 25% or more ownership, they have to personally guarantee that line of credit as well. It says minimum of 680. Obviously, that's just a bare minimum. It should be a 720 and above with a thick profile. Guys, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification. That way you can notify whenever I post a new video. Also, smash that like button. Smash that like button. That's my time. My name's Toby Rosario. Peace.